Hey, one of the most requested videos I've gotten as of now is going shopping, looking at labels. So I'm at Costco. I'm going to go to Costco, then Whole Foods to fill in some of the gaps. Getting a little gray hairs, looks like, from having a baby. So yeah, as I'm changing my life, I'm going to be a little bit more even strict. I usually have a pretty solid game plan when it comes to food that I'm getting and things like that, what I'm putting into my body, all that good stuff. But for my clients, this was the most common, again, request. So game plan right now is to get real food, again, as little processed stuff as possible. Costco tends to make these things pretty easy. They generally have pretty good options here in Colorado. I've noticed that even if you drive an hour away to another Costco, it's going to have slightly different options. So if you're watching this anywhere else where there's a Costco, you might have slightly different options. A couple of big things on Costco: the chicken, the rotisserie chicken they use, $5. They apparently have their own farm where they do this, and they're able to I think they operate at a loss on the chickens only because it's kind of like a standard of Costco and they want to keep that, and because they're kind of control that, the financials around that, they're able to take a loss there, because obviously it's just something that people keep coming back for, versus like at Whole Foods, an organic chicken I believe is like 11 or 12 bucks versus $5 at Costco. So I generally don't like, actually, the Costco rotisserie chicken. I think it's a little too fatty for me. I think if I was going to do anything with it, I'd put it into like a soup and maybe mix it with other things. But honestly, I'd rather pay the extra money and get the higher quality chicken at Whole Foods. Just trying to think of other things I'm going in here for. Yeah, just fruits and vegetables. It's nice to get a big quantity of that. You should be eating enough fruits and vegetables that this can be efficient. It's just me, my wife, and now our baby. But we're not buying very much for the baby yet. So other thoughts going in here. I have a list. I have a game plan. I kind of know the layout. I'm going to take you guys along, look at a few labels too without overdoing it, and we'll go from there. See you in there. So in the Costco, got a bunch of stuff already. We'll talk about this, I think, when I get outside, but I wanted to point this out. We don't do dairy milk so much. And so organic oat, when there's the green, by the way, if you're not familiar, that means organic, versus seeing like white over there means it's not organic. So certified organic at least. So the big thing here, if you look at the ingredients, let's get real close, is there's unfortunately canola oil. And that's one of the main things I will never put into my body. We'll talk about some of the other oils, but it's organic, it's oat. I'm actually getting the unsweetened organic almond non-dairy beverage. It does say vanilla, and it does have what is it, it's got a few things. Sunflower lecithin is the main thing that is more of a yellow flag to me, and I'm gonna get, when I go to Whole Foods, a more clean version. What's going on with my hair there? But yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about all these things. So oils are easily one of the things that eliminate a lot of the options. All right, finished up. Didn't actually clock how long that took, but I just made sure to be a little more thorough. Found some new stuff. Always open to it. So I want to talk more about general principles of food. I'm always thinking about risk reward. A little bit of convenience is important. But yeah, quality really is the most important thing. Always prioritizing protein, fruits, and vegetables. Unfortunately, yeah, Costco's not going to generally have the best variety and selection of fruits and or vegetables. So I get what we can, the highest quality again. Generally going to come down to organic. For that, frozen vegetables are actually a really good option. So let's take a look what I got inside the cart as I unload and go from there. All right, so we're unloading. You're in my trunk right now. No particular order. Gluten-free bread, just to meet the cravings of the wife. Dairy, soy, and nut-free. All good things to look at. Let me arrange myself here. You're also going to get to see some of my organizational strategies. We got fresh quail eggs, going to be sensitive to that. Antibiotic-free, farm-raised. Just a little different source of protein. And then also organic eggs, free range. I'm also going to go to a local farm here to get more of their eggs. It's just a little out of the way, so I'm going to prioritize that. I actually got a bunch of these egg cartons that apparently have gone up in price, so I'm going to recycle those back to these guys. They said they were like 75 cents per carton, which is a lot. Organic bananas for the wife mostly, but I'll throw one. I'll probably eat one or two of those. She'll eat the rest. Organic mixed bell peppers. I like those as a little refreshing hit of vitamin C. A lot of people don't realize how much vitamin C bell peppers have. We got organic apples, just as, again, another little fruit source, trying to get as many varieties as possible. Just nice to mix it in. We got frozen stir-fry vegetables. Again, the frozen ones tend to be really easy to just rock and roll with. A lot less issues, thought, things like that. And again, tend to be really high quality, better than fresh vegetables, which might have been sitting out or have lost a lot of nutrition pretty quickly. So these are tomatoes. I think it's farm grown, but not necessarily organic, so got to be a little careful. When you don't see organic, the big thing is to wash them. This is a new package that I haven't seen. Got some black pepper, whole peppercorns. I have the grinder at home, so I'm just going to refill that. Just really simple with the spices. I got prepared roasted Brussels sprouts, kind of Thanksgiving theme here, I guess, as we're getting into that season. So uncured bacon and dried cranberries, nice little addition in there. Yeah, so pretty good quality, gluten-free, and again, Brussels sprouts, bacon, and cranberries, really simple ingredients. We get the organic Mediterranean crunch chopped salad, and here's the kicker that comes with this like seasoning with croutons and their dressing. I just throw all that stuff out and I just go with the leaves. You can get just the leaves, the spinach leaves and things like that, or the med leaf. So some different options, but we just go with that, make some salads. Again, that's going to turn over in a day or two pretty quickly. Vegetable and shrimp stir fry is actually the first time I've seen this here. Kirkland brand, which is the Costco brand if you're not familiar. Same thing as the salad. They have their own little mix in there. So I'm just going to throw that out because I read the ingredients of the mix that they want you to put in there. There's, I think the soy sauce is really the biggest problem because that has gluten and tends to be highly processed. So, but seems like a nice little option, something different. Anytime I can try shrimp is a nice, I do enjoy my shrimp. Got some kombucha. Again, these are just a nice thing to mix in. Probiotics. I've seen some of these organic before. I don't really care as much about that from my understanding. Here's another one that I'm trying for the first time, a risotto with shiitake and porcini. And again, this was kind of a really simple, looks like it's pretty straightforward. You put it in with some olive oil, some warm water, and heat it up. Pretty straightforward. Got some batteries. We don't need to talk about that. You know, mostly for the baby and the toys coming our way. Organic cucumbers. Pretty important stuff. I just enjoy these. If most people don't know, this is mostly made out of water. Pretty much cucumbers have 98% water, something crazy like that. So in terms of hydration, in terms of just mixing into salads, that's great. These are prunes, actually. I thought they were, oh no, plums. That's interesting. It says prunes. I thought they were plums. They are plums. I guess prunes are more dried version. I'm feeling a little lost right now on that one. But yeah, plums I like. Prunes less so, although if they are pretty much the same thing. I gotta double check that research. But not organic. It looks like it's possibly coming from Mexico. But again, just trying to mix up. We don't get enough variety, so I'm gonna sacrifice and again just make sure I wash it a little more thoroughly. The big thing with organic, if you're not familiar, is that pesticides can be the issue there. So if you're certified organic, you can't use pesticides. So playing around with that. So just wash it a little more thoroughly. Organic jasmine rice, just really easy to make. I haven't tried that one, but I have tried these before, the white rice, just different packaging. So again, 90 seconds and you have yourself a nice rice bowl. You can put in something like sardines or again, your own source of protein, mix in some veggies. So I'll show you guys at some point how I make some of those meals. Organic shiitake mushrooms. Again, just a different type of nutritional profile. That's gonna be in the light, huh? That's good. What did I get? Some yerba drinks. Starting another little bit of work where I might need just easy access to caffeine. between the baby and everything. So I also got, I usually don't get these, the cold brew, just black coffee. Kirkland brand again, so pretty cheap, or affordable, I should say. And pretty straightforward. So just getting those. It's nice to have something to kind of sip on as I'm going through the day. I got La Croix, 29 cents a can, and one is spilled. That sucks. Costco's pretty good with their return policy. I don't know if I want to mess with that, but I'm just going to be careful as I transport that, and not let it spill too much. That stinks though. And then we talked about this in the last part of the video, the organic unsweetened almond non-dairy beverage. So that's my whole Costco haul. I'm gonna go return this cart because I'm not a psychopath like some people. If you have questions about any of that, shoot them down below. We'll talk about any of these options. I know I went pretty fast. I'm already at 6.5 minutes, so I wanted to kind of go through each option, and I'll do some more videos where I show you how I kind of incorporate some of these things. So let me know if you have questions on the specifics of the shopping, organic versus not, farm raised, that kind of thing, different sources of protein, different varieties in fruits and vegetables, which again can be a little limiting. Frozen vegetables and frozen fruit as well. I didn't get any on this haul, but frozen fruit is a nice one. Mixed berries to kind of incorporate in pretty easily, thaw it out, and then you can mix it into oatmeal or cereal or anything like that. So you're getting some variety of those fruits and vegetables. So don't forget to shoot over your questions. Thanks guys for checking in, and I'm gonna tap out. Just show you guys, that can was kind of broken there. Going to Whole Foods to complete the shopping list. A few things that, again, Costco's not going to have: Greek full-fat organic yogurt, some cereals, and some gluten-free bagels, things like that. So we'll show you a little later what they really deserve that whole paycheck name. I got a few cereals. That one was like $10. This one, Maha really likes, Nature's Path. I gotta look online to see if we can get that cheaper. But yeah, high quality. We got another one of their crunchy honey. She just liked the almond one, but we'll try the honey one. 100% grass-fed yogurt, whole milk, Greek. Hard to find a lot of places. We got oat milk that is, again, very clean ingredients. When you look at the ingredients, no major oils. There was a good oat brand that looked really good, and I just looked at it and had rapeseed oil, which again, I try to avoid that stuff. Red lentil dal with spinach soup, something Maha again likes, and then yeah, gluten-free bagels. Udis is the way to go with most gluten-free bread stuff, from an ingredient and quality and taste perspective, probably the best out there. You guys can sponsor me whenever you want. That's it. So here's my whole haul, and yeah, shoot over questions.